So I've been thinking about recording something. It's just been something on my mind. Like I've been through this situation where working in recovery, and helping people. Like I get introduced to this idea, that everybody recovers their own way. But then it seems like, and I know there's people out there that know what I'm talking about. Then it seems like people are very unsensitive to my recovery. Like, yes, everybody recovers their own way, and so do I. Um, I practice a program of complete abstinence from all substances. Um, I practice a program that says, I pick up the phone and stay on the phone for hours and hours with somebody if they need to talk, service work, or I drive an hour to go, be a part of something bigger than me that isn't necessarily a materialistic gain always. Um, I don't know. I was taught that money, property, and prestige divert us from our primary purpose. And my primary purpose is to be of service and help the next sick and suffering alcoholic, in these rooms. And I feel like I learned this lesson like a hard way because I probably didn't really have this view as strong like a year ago. I'd gotten all into the political side and the business side and all this stuff of recovery, and it was watering my recovery down. Like it was always who sees me or who's making more money than me or just something stupid that it was not helpful to me or anybody else. If I can't always be that honest about different situations in my life, if I can't stay that honest, like take my own inventory, take a look at heaven, because if I don't, somebody else is going to do it for me, so I try to the best of my ability. However, when I just stepped back and I sat down, I started working really hard for what I want. My viewpoint changed a little bit. You know how when we're little, we always want to run from where we come from? Y'all might not be like me, but like I want to run from where I was raised. I don't know if it's the addict mindset or what it was, but I always wanted to run from what brought me up pretty well throughout my whole life. But I thought I needed something more. I thought I needed to change something. I thought, what was given to me, what was presented to me wasn't good enough. And that's crazy. So I'm just really grateful for a program that tells me the only solution is complete abstinence from substances, and I'm really grateful that I don't have to sit here and necessarily lie to somebody. I don't have to sit here and lie to you and that just creates a dollar sign on your life. Let me put a dollar sign on somebody's life. I'm not going to be able to do it. There are ways to medically transition, sure. But there's just certain things that I just can't do. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. If you can, somebody taught me a long time ago. Your program might kill me, and my program might kill you. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so all I got to do is continue to work my program to the best of my ability that I don't drink or put a substance in me and die from this disease. Hopefully, through attraction of what I'm doing, hopefully other people will come in there and want to get sober too. And want to completely start over their life and change everything about their life. So I was thinking the other day, I'm 36 years old. 36. And I was like, well, thank God. Thank God I got the solution when I did. I still have plenty of time to do everything I need to do in my life. You know, took a long time to get the young wild seeds out of me, whatever it was. But today, I look up and I'm like, okay, I still have plenty of time to do whatever I want to do with my life. Somebody asked me one time, they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm finally growing up. Thank God. That takes a lot of humility to say. I guess, really in our minds somewhere, you know how they'll always say, you stop growing mentally, your brain stops growing whenever, and y'all don't pay no attention. I get on these videos, I'm sitting here doing, look, you know what I'm doing. You know what it is. I'm not on here to look pretty. I'm on here to show some, I don't know, something to help somebody if I can. Get honest. Anyway, they say that your mind's stunted at the age of your first substance. So I took that and I looked at it and I was like, well, I believe that also, our mind is stunted at the age of our first trauma. My first trauma probably had some sort of an impact on the way that I developed, changed, and grew, and that's why I could, take a look at myself and be a little more lenient on certain areas, that took me longer than other people. Even in the rooms, it took me longer, because I had to work harder for what I have. And that's just true. So, I'm just grateful to be here, grateful to be alive. I hope I said something that helped somebody. And everybody have a wonderful day.